Hello guys, hope you are doing amazing in your countries. My name is Tamara Rosales. I'm the current MCP of AIVP in Mexico and I'm applying to be AIVP 1920. So the video is going to be divided in three parts. The first one is going to be about my ISEC experience, but for not taking so much and taking 5 years of ISEC experience, I have someone who is going to help me to measure the time. So I want to introduce you my MCVPTM, Bryce, that is here. So what we are gonna do is I'm gonna tell my ISEC experience. Meanwhile, he eat a thingy for breakfast.
So my ISEC experience started in 2012. I started having my exchange in ISEC in Ukraine. I went to volunteer in that year, and then after that I joined my local LC in ISEC in Mexico. After that I took many roles, but I didn't decide to apply to be because I was so afraid and I was so young. So in 2014 I applied to be a VP OGP. I didn't get it, and I got selected as VP OGP in the middle term of 2014 because many things happened. But after that, in 2015, I decided to apply for LCP, and that was the first role I actually got while I was applying. After being LCP, I decided to apply for being MC in ISEC in Mexico, and again I didn't get it. So I didn't give up and I applied to be MC in ISEC in Morocco. Funny story, I had been always OGX, but in that time they decided to put me in ISEX because MCPs always do that thing. We always do that. So I was MCVP ISEX for ISEC in Morocco in the term 2016-2017. After that, I decided to come back to my country, so I applied to be MCVP CX for ISEC in Mexico in the term 2017-18. But for many things that happened in the entity, I ended up being again MCVP IGV. So it was actually a really successful term. We got the entity, we keep working for all the part of volunteering part, and that was the point when I really fall in love with that product and with that department. After 2 years of being working for GB in the ICX part, I got to understand what is the value proposition of the product and how we can shape our countries and how can we shape the reality through GB projects. So after that, I decided to be MCP of the entity. I apply, I get it, and right now I'm here. We are leading 38 entities right now, a team of 15 people, 16 with me, that we are trying to achieve fulfillment of the goals every month. We just won an award for the GM contribution with ISEC in Brazil also, and that is showing me how the network can evolve a bit more. And right now, well, I'm applying to be AIVP, and so far how we finished with my ISEC experience so far on time.
So when we are inside of ISEC, sometimes we forget that actually we are also humans, and that it's important to talk about the person that is behind the role and that is behind the camera, because at the end of the day, that's what actually you are gonna work with. So I'm gonna try to describe myself in 5 random facts. So the first one is there is just one thing that I know how to draw, and are trees. So I always gonna draw trees in all my notebooks, and the thing that I'm drawing always trees because they are easy also, but it's because I really believe you can describe yourself in 3 parts. So you can describe yourself in roots, you can describe yourself in the trunk, and you can describe yourself in the leaves. Another random fact is I actually born in Mexico City, to be exact on 27 or 92 of May. But if you ask me, I'm always gonna say I born in the north. Why? Because we have a really strong connection with my mom heritage. Is the person that we admire the most, so we are always gonna make that connection, saying that we born in the same place as my mom. In second part is my dad person who spoiled me. When my mom say no, my dad is gonna say yes. So my dad always teach me the value of being true to myself. So whatever you're gonna take, it's gonna be always me, and it's gonna be the decisions that I'm making with all the consequences and all the things that I will need to assume if things go wrong or things. And the third person, my brother is 17 years older than I, but we have a really good relationship, and he has been teaching me the value of resilience and also how to be self-disciplined. I'm a sociologist by background. I study in the biggest university here in Mexico City, and also one of the biggest universities in Latin America. But anyways, it's not something that I really feel passionate. If you ask me what do I want to be in the future, I will say I would love to be an artist, especially a dancer. And I know it's quite complicated to connect with ISEC, but I really admire the professionalism and how you can transmit the sense of union through the dance. Is that I love coffee. I have a really strong relationship with coffee. Love is coffee, coffee is love. So most probably if I feel sad or something, I will go and drink coffee. I love books also. I consider myself a bit introvert, so I like to cover myself with books, learning from them, and also having the conversations that I learn from those books. So talking a bit about the proposal that I have for AI 1920, I want to talk about the motto of my application, Simplexity. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, there is the part of simplicity and complexity. So I'm trying to merge these 2 words that actually is not something that I invent. It's a totally theory inside of all the sociologist part on how can we make a society that is really complex because they have many variables, they have many stakeholders to work with, in a part to make it more understandable to normal people. So that's what I was thinking about AIVP. AIVP as a whole organization is really complex. We have many stakeholders to work with, we have many value propositions, we have many products, and we aim to actually have more products in the future. So how are we going to make this really understandable for the member who is just joined the organization 3 days ago in a random LC in a random entity in the world? So what I want to propose here is like we need to make the simplicity of the complexity of the organization. So the focus of the application is focusing in something really important, that is Youth for Global Goals. What I'm talking about Youth for Global Goals, because I really believe it can be a core to drive the exchanges and to drive one of the biggest products that we have, that is GB. As you may know, GB is right now is stagnated, and I was trying to think how can we actually evolve the product to make it faster, agile, and to be actually a product that society wants to consume. So if you see how the world is behaving right now, there is a lot of problematics that we as an organization can attack still. So if we can merge the part of Youth for Global Goals and the part of GB in a normal project, that's going to be something the entities can make easily as a part of the portfolios, and can be more measure of impact for everything that we have, and can be also a part to evolve all the products that we have. I understand that applying to a role inside of AIVP, it implicates one more year of the life inside of this organization and giving to this organization. What I think is that is totally worth it. Actually evolve the organization in a way that it could be more simple for them to understand, for us to track and to measure. That's the why behind the application that you will read and the why behind the video that you are watching. So hope you enjoy, hope you can take the time to read all the pages that are there. And also if you have any question, well, you can approach me directly.